Now segue again because this is a boob-oriented show.
It's
so let's talk about the boobs a little bit and put them in focus. Shall we? Yeah, all right.
I'm all
So I just want to. So do you like having big boobs? Is that something?
Yeah, I mean, obvious. So I grew these myself. They're organic.
They are. They are all natural.
The only time I had small boobs was as, they were coming along. Sure. I don't have like...
You don't know anything else.
Yeah, because the frame of reference isn't right.
Sure.
But yeah, I like it. There are times where it's inconvenient, like you're trying to do something. You're like, damn, titty, you're in the way.
Are you like, because I know sleep sometimes, like, do you have certain positions that you can't do?
Or it's like I've rolled over and like caught a titty under my arm, and I guess that's a lot like sitting on a testicle kind of.
Yeah,
that's the best comparison I can think of. Where it's just like, ow, squish my titty.
Yep.
Or like catching a nipple on something because like I'm pierced. So in my case, like,
yeah. You could, if you walk around, you get an errant, string or something that can't
just
move.
Things that you don't always think about, like the hotel where I'm staying, they have us with these bracelets, and
that's interesting. I've never
as a key card.
Oh,
so it opens the hotel door, it opens the room door. It is the key. It's great,
interesting,
but it's also like I've caught my nip. I'm like, like fishnets are out unless I've got something under them, stuff like that. It's like I have to think about like textures of, like bras and stuff, because it's like, will my piercing get stuck in it? Because that hurts. But
how long have they been pierced?
Oh my God. A long time.
Really?
Really long time, yeah.
Is it the same piercings or?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I've never like had to like have them re-pierced or anything.
Okay.
I mean, I've changed the jewelry out over time. I've been through lots of different pieces of jewelry, but yeah, I've never had to like go back and have them re-pierced for anything.
And there's you hear about with pierced nipples that you lose sensitivity or you gain sensitivity. Did you notice a difference?
Very sensitive.
Okay,
like sometimes it's too much, which for me is unfortunate because it's like, oh yeah, I don't mind, like, it's like, yeah, I got big boobs, play with them, play with my nipples, but be gentle. Like,
sure.
It's like, be gentle because they're really, really sensitive. And, I've had them pierced for so long that I just don't remember if they were less sensitive before.
Okay.
So I don't remember if I,
Sure. Yeah. How, like if there, how you would compare them,
right?
At
it's
this
like,
point.
I don't know, but yeah, I'm like they're just heavy though. I'm like they're heavy.
Yeah, they tend to carry some weight. Have you ever weighed them?
Oh my God, that's a whole story.
Really? Well, I'm sure the people would like to know.
This is such a funny story. So I went with a friend of mine to the vet with her cat.
Okay, I like it already.
Yeah, this is a whole thing.
Okay.
Because she was like, hey, do you mind coming with me? I'm like, yeah, let's go. I'm going with you. And we're hanging out, and they had weighed her cat, and, they were like, hey, we're going to go do whatever. We'll come back. And the scale's sitting like, basically, if I'm here, the scale's like on this thing, like right by me. I'm like, rad. I was like, man, I should weigh my titty. And she's like, that would be hysterical. Because we are like basically fire for each other.
Okay.
She's like, that would be hysterical. I'm like, okay, hold on. So I just kind of like got up enough to just kind of, and I didn't take my shirt off. I didn't whip a titty out. Like, I just like plopped it on the scale.
All right.
I was like, read it, how much? So we're laughing, and I was like, oh boy. So we're cracking up, and she's like, oh my God, it says it's 14 pounds. And so we are just like, I was like,
that's really 14 pounds.
That's what it said.
Okay.
So, and of course we're cracking up. So I don't know if there was,
Okay.
We're dying. We're like, oh my God,
Sure.
So this whole thing's happening. Then they come back in and we're still laughing. And they're talking about, they went to whatever. They were going to like take blood or something on the cat. And we're like, okay, cool.
All right.
And in the midst of all this conversation about the cat, another tech comes in the room,
Mhm.
and walks around everyone and comes and steals the scale from the
Okay.
room. And we look at each other like, is that because I just weighed my titty? Like, we're kind of doing that, like.
Do they know? Did they see it?
Did they see it? Like, and I'm all looking up, like, are there cameras in here? Did I miss the camera somewhere? Because,
Yeah.
like, before anytime you're about to do something, you're like, oh shit, is it illegal or is it just wrong? You know?
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, okay,
Is there
sure.
a camera?
Yeah, right. For official use only, no boobs allowed, right?
Like, it's not like there was a sign on it, like, I'm sure if you had a baby, you'd have put your baby on it.
Yeah.
Like, whatever, it's just a titty. And
Yeah.
again, it's not like I got naked. I didn't put a bare ass breast on it.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah. Okay.
hoisted shirt and all.
Sure.
And so so now it's this whole thing about the vet stole the scale because I put my titty on it.
Wow. You'd just be looking at it, he's like, they don't know.
We were like, and then we start laughing again. We're like, oh, they're gonna think we're on drugs, and
an inside joke for life.
Yes, it is. We've told this story so many times.
Do you still go to that vet, or have you been back?
Does.
Oh, she does.
Yeah,
okay,
because I don't live there
that's
anymore.
Right, that's right. Yeah,
I don't live there anymore, but
Okay.
she does, and other friends of mine go to that vet. So it's a whole thing where I'm like, remember the thing where I weighed my titty?
I bet you every time she walks in there, she's laughing or at least being like,
she's
hey,
like,
I'm at the vet again.
Yeah, because she has several pets. So it's not like she's never going back there.
Yeah, right.
She didn't change vets over it.
Sure. So do you have a favorite thing about your boobs?
Oh. I mean, I always joke and I call them party titties because, they're pierced and I can't show you because the nature of things, but I have sparkly piercings.
Ooh.
They're very sparkly and fun. So I'm like, they're party titties, they're helpful, they're useful, they're just always down for a party.
Well, because huge boobs are so much fun.
Right? Like they're a good time.
They are.